Cookie Crisp?
It's not his Cookie Crisp, it's my Cookie Crisp, but he just said, I'm going to have some.
Anthony's eating Cookie Crisp. Welcome to the Rad Dudecast. It is episode 23.
Oh.
The Michael Jordan of episodes. There's Anthony finishing up that. I think he just set a record for eating that Cookie Crisp.
That was pretty quick.
So we've been here for 22 episodes. Thank you all so much
quick.
For listening.
That was pretty quick.
I'm here. I'm Brendan Eyre. I'm here with my two very good friends.
Anthony?
And Greg.
Should we put the air on?
Anthony Devito and Greg Stone.
We're going to get too much feedback.
Really?
Probably.
I'm sick. Let me get some business real quick out of the way. Make sure if you're not...
door open, maybe.
How about we get that air on?
Loud, though. I don't want to
if we put the air conditioning
we don't want to.
If we put the air conditioning on, it's not going to be good.
We've done it with that air on before.
That's true.
If you're not already, do us a favor. Follow the podcast on Twitter at the Rad Dudecast. TheRaddudecast. The Rad Dudecast. Do it. Follow us. You'll get updates when every episode comes out, and you also get updates about these fantastic T-shirts we got in the works. Greg's brother, you may know him as the Wolf. Joe's designed some phenomenal T-shirts that should be coming to stores. I don't know if they'll come to stores. Probably.
I want to bring some to the stores.
Yeah, leave them in stores.
Yeah, just put a price tag on there, and we'll be good.
Yeah, look for them in your local Walmart, but only immediately after you see Greg go in there with some.
Yeah. Maybe we'll drop them off at people's house, too. That'd be fun.
Yeah, we'll send them out to you. Just let us know. We're going to sell them.
So, are we done with the business?
That's at the Rad Dudecast on Twitter. We need you to follow us. We need a way to get into your mind.
We are getting a lot of followers. Well, we don't have that many followers, but I feel like we're sounding desperate.
No, that's how you do it. You got to get these things out there into the people's minds. It's not it's not desperate, right?
No, I think it's cool. I think what you're doing is really good.
Thank you.
We need a new studio.
What? This is awesome.
This
lap
room,
of luxury.
This room is great, but the equipment, every day the equipment is just failing more and more. By one day, we're just literally going to be walking in on a thread. We're going to have one microphone. We're going to be passing it to each other.
And that'll be a fun time.
Well, no one will interrupt.
No one will interrupt.
That's
mics.
true. That's not a bad point,
Maybe we could have a system where, like, if you're holding something, you're the only one who can talk.
What? That's pretty good. That's probably pretty good. I was gonna say, what if we do a ticket system where you get 50 tickets?
You get to talk 50 times.
You get to talk 50 times, and when you're out of tickets, well, sorry, Charlie.
You're out of the podcast.
You're not out of it, but you're
Well, for the day, you're out.
You're out for the day.
Well,
You gotta make a snack for everybody.
The awkward time with that system will be when everyone's used up their 50 tickets.
Well, then everyone's making snacks.
And it's just a silent podcast.
And in 20 minutes, we got a pretty mean casserole.
You're already on 8. Just keeping that. You're on 7 and you're on 8.
Taco said that I should be more energetic and talkative.
No, I'm not. I'm
trying to do that.
Not criticizing you. I'm just keeping a fun tally for us.
When we get to 50,
things. When we get to 50, I'm going to tell everybody.
Okay, are you keeping a tally?
Yeah.
How many things have I done?
You had 7. He's at 10.
Okay, well, 50, I think I'm going to find out.
11.
Okay, it's 2.
12.
Too low a number.
We'll see.
Well, hold on.
Maybe 500.
That's weird. That
9.
seemed all like one thing he was saying. I don't know if I count that. I mean, is it words? What
10.
are we counting?
I think I'm just going to go with second. I don't know. I'm just going with almost like one of those mnemonic things in my head.
Yeah. Well, be careful because you're at 47.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, you are. I've been counting.
No,
sit up.
I'm sitting fine.
He's doing good.
All right.
He's sitting fine.
Stand on the bench.
What's going on with your guys' lives?
Well, I want to talk about something anyway.
What do you want to talk about?
I think that we got to turn this podcast into something bigger.
48.
That was quite a leap. I thought he might have been at 11 a minute ago.
All right, we're moving on to a new bit now. This is a new segment. We're not doing that.
Oh, so okay, all right.
New segment.
49.
49.
All right, we'll stay in this segment.
50, you're done. You got to make a pie for everybody.
Okay.
I like an apple crumb.
No, don't turn off your mic. Don't turn off your mic. Turn your mic back on.
That is part
come
of it.
on. Come on. No.
Rules are rules. But I was saying
all right.
this, though. Let me say this. 50 was too low. I just said that it was an arbitrary number.
You're back in.
I don't know.
All right. Well,
Yeah.
I'm
Wait, did you turn that back
rule.
on?
I turned it back on.
Okay.
It's 5:50. I gotta stop talking.
All right.
Yeah.
So,
What's up?
gang, we gotta take this thing into a bigger. I think we gotta take this to a bigger move. This podcast is too small for us. I've been thinking a lot over the week about how we could turn this into a movie.
Yeah.
Oh.
Make the podcast, the Rad Dudecast, into a TV show or a movie.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I'm into that.
Let me do that. So what's up?
Like The Godfather was originally a radio show.
Yeah, just like that. It's true.
Yeah. Yeah. That's
Or The Shadow.
Yeah. Well, The Shadow. That's a. Wait a minute. Hold on. What The Godfather was? That's not real.
No.
That's true.
No,
That's true.
no.
It was a radio show.
I got answers coming from both sides here.
I believe everything Brendan says.
No, it
Well, he
wasn't.
said it wasn't. You said it was.
No, he originally said it was.
Originally, that was
Oh,
a joke,
yeah,
but then
okay.
Greg said a thing that actually was. The Shadow actually
Yeah,
was
The
a radio
Shadow is
show,
an
so
actual
that's where you
radio
got
show.
confused.
Oh,
Yeah.
we're sure.
But the movie,
Why is that thing lighting up? As I'm looking at the board, the thing just sparked up.
What?
but that's been going the whole time. I've been
No,
seeing
it
that.
sparked.
Oh, it sparked?
Yeah, a little spark just came
Well,
out
that's
of it.
great. We're working on equipment that's spark. There's goddamn sparks coming out of it.
Just keep
Hey,
it
forget it. You know what?
It's fine, I think.
This will be a
No, it's
key
okay right
scene
now.
in the movie.
It's okay right now.
Yeah. The pivotal part where the machine sparks.
I'm gonna cast you guys. We have to all cast each other. Brian and cast. Here's who I would cast as us now.
All right.
Brendan would be Colin Farrell. It's good, right?
Famous Irish
That is
actor.
good,
Irish
although
actor.
I would. First of all, that's great. Looks wise, I don't know if I like his attitude for me. I don't know if he captures me. I got a guy in mind.
Well,
No,
I'll
I
go
don't.
through
Let
mine,
me.
then you go through yours.
Yeah, you go through yours.
Okay, I want to go through mine then.
You're obviously going to be played by either Anthony would be played by obviously a Jim Croce or Sacha Baron Cohen, obviously.
Yeah, okay.
Obviously only.
Cool.
Jim
Croce.
Is Jim Croce alive?
Yeah, we'll bring him back for
I
that.
don't
We'll
know, a guy
CGI him
told
in.
me, I didn't know who that was, and then I was taking a flight, and a guy told me, I was sitting there, I wasn't talking to this guy. I was just sitting there waiting to go on a flight, and a guy came up to me. I didn't say hello to him. I had no interaction with him. He came up to me, and he goes, "You look like Jim Croce," and then he walked right away.
Oh, dick.
Then he
What a
got on his
dick.
flight. I don't know where he went. I didn't even know that's me. I said, "All right, well."
Now, you guys, I'll say who I think for me, but you guys have to cast me because I don't know who would play me.
Right.
All I think is Al Bundy, but Al Bundy from the 90s. I would love Ed O'Neill to play me.
Oh, yeah, I
Little
could
Giants.
see that. I could see that. I don't know.
Or maybe the guy from American Pie. People used to say that. I hated it.
Jason Biggs.
Hated it.
Yeah.
Oh, I wouldn't
That's
have
hated.
Jason Biggs play you. No way.
No way. Who plays who? Who are you guys playing? What are your picks for playing who?
Oh man.
You go ahead, Anthony.
This usually takes me a while because I really like to concentrate.
All right, well, let Brendan go first, and then Anthony, you think,
All
instead of
right.
paying attention, you think about what you're going to do.
I think for me, first of all,
I'm looking at your face. That's what I'm doing.
That's fine. Size me up.
Yep, I'm giving that you a size up.
for me, that's a no-brainer.
Oh, I'm listening.
For myself, I think everyone out there listening is probably has this set in their minds. Shia LaBeouf. Clearly.
No.
Yep. Shia LaBeouf.
No, he's too young, too little.
No, without question, Shia LaBeouf. There's no argument.
Why do you think you would Shia LaBeouf?
Just looks, attitude. The kid's got it all.
I would say maybe attitude, but not
And-
looks. You're better looking than him.
No, he's a great-looking man. I'm a great-looking man. I'd say the thing about me and Shia LaBeouf, you could call us both the total package, and that's why you get him in there playing me. He's gonna nail it. Then for Anthony, no question about that. Tony Shalhoub.
Ah, Tony Shalhoub.
Cool.
That's
Yeah.
fun.
The monk.
That's fun.
Yeah,
That's
cool.
fun.
That guy's great.
Yeah.
That is fun.
And then for Greg, we may have to dig this fella up. I don't know where he is really, but I'd throw in.
James Gandolfini.
Oh no, he's dead. I see. When you said dig up, you thought I meant a
Oh,
dead
man.
Yeah,
That's,
sorry.
Although that would be
that
good.
actually would be good.
That actually would be great, but I'm saying
What?
And
that
this
guy's
is-
like an American classic.
That guy's got
Yeah.
at least 300 pounds on me.
no. I'm
Man, that's a
I'm
stretch.
I'm thinking a thinner Gandolfini, early Sopranos.
I am not.
12
very early. But
Him is
anyway,
baddest.
I'm saying we dig this fella up from who knows where. But if you're familiar with the movie Big,
course.
the child Tom Hanks, his best friend,
Oh,
that
kid.
guy.
Step
Yeah.
it to me one more time.
Yeah. And he's not looks-wise. It's the attitude that I think he really
I like
nails
that
it.
kid.
Yeah. That kid. I don't know what else was that kid in. He was in a bunch of movies as a kid, then was in nothing else.
Yeah, they got to dig that kid up. He's dead.
What else was he in? He was in
Nothing. That kid wasn't in anything.
Yes, he was. He was in Pet Cemetery, I think, and he was in he was in another famous kids movie.
Salute Your Shorts.
Oh, hey, Honey, I Shrunk the Kids.
That's right.
He was in Honey, I Shrunk the
And
Kids.
Salute Your Shorts. He was an UGG.
No, he wasn't. You're thinking of Budnick and
Skolnick.
Yeah. The thing
Skolnick.
fell apart.
Yeah.
All right, Anthony, you cast the movie. Cast the Rad Dudecast movie.
Kevin James. What? That guy's likable, man.
No,
He's a hit.
He is the
Guys, keep
king of
saying,
Queens.
Who you gonna pick for Greg? Gandolfini, Kevin James, Chris Farley, Earthquake, Dom DeLuise.
Dom DeLuise. Ooh, I might change it to Dom DeLuise.
I am not
a
that
beloved
fat.
character actor.
I probably am 20 pounds overweight.
No.
Not even that much. And I said that kid doesn't have a weight problem.
75.
Are you kidding?
75 pounds.
And Dom DeLuise, he's...
You think I'm 75 pounds overweight?
Nah,
What's my key weight? 110?
Yeah.
I'm 6
I
foot
don't-
3.
You're not. Whoa. You're 5'11".
I'm 6 foot on the nose.
All right, you're 6 foot on the nose. Key weight for that's 185.
Really?
What?
How do you
I
know?
don't-
Key weight. That's not even a fucking thing.
What's the key weight? 30.
Key weight.
So
Your
about-
key weight. Look, I don't know. All right.
All right, keep
Why are
casting
you
the
mad?
goddamn movie.
Kevin James,
Keep casting the
he's
goddamn movie.
He's
the king of Queens.
He's the king of Queens.
He's the king
You're
of
the king
Queens.
of
Like, well,
Queens.
I'm more of a Vince Vaughn, I would imagine, in my head.
Oh yeah.
All right.
Oh, that's
Or
good.
Jason Segel.
Oh no.
No,
Here.
because I was thinking Fetz is Jason Segel.
Yeah, Fetz does look like Jason
Why's
Segel.
Fetz in the fucking movie? I don't know who Fetz is.
Fetz.
You can't
Not
cast
Buster.
your,
Beloved listener.
yeah, you can't cast your life.
He looks like him,
No,
but doesn't
he
sound like
looks like him and kind of acts like him.
him. No,
What,
Fetz is a jerk.
what if
I
we,
like him, but he's a jerk.
Well, Fetz is a polarizing figure. You have love.
Go ahead,
he's
Brendan.
a
We gotta
love or
get
hate
Fetz out
kind
of
of
this
figure. I
cast.
love him.
what if we cast you as who's that fellow always hanging around with Vince Vaughn?
Kevin James.
No, the other guy.
John Favreau.
Yeah, John Favreau.
Another guy who's at least 200
Yeah,
pounds
right.
overweight.
Yeah, right. Did you
No,
see
man.
him in 4 Holidays?
Yeah, he
4
was,
Christmases?
That guy's
Jack
like 300.
Black.
No, oh no.
He's
Can I just
funny.
have
You're
someone?
funny.
I said
is
young
not
Tom Hanks' his friend. That guy's not overweight.
He wasn't when he. You know what though? As a kid, he was a little overweight. By now, he's probably at least 400 pounds. Someone get their iPad, look up what he looks like now. I bet you he's 300. 400
Yeah, I didn't
pounds.
say we'll have him the fat
I
him
gotta
play
lose weight.
you.
This is garbage. This is how I get. This is how I find out I need to lose weight.
No.
Wait, who did
That's
you
kind of
say
a
for
fun-
yourself?
That's kind of a funny idea.
Ed O'Neill.
You know what I mean?
You said Ed O'Neill. That guy's a haggard sack of
Not-
crap.
That guy's like a potato sack.
I'm talking about Al Bundy. Ed
Al
O'Neill.
Bundy looked worse. He looks
he-
better now.
yeah, he does.
He's
looked
improved.
like
Yeah,
his
but he's
life
not
on
fat.
Married with
He's
Children.
not fat. You guys
I
just-
don't think you're
you
fat.
guys
I don't
just
think
call
you're
I
him
don't
fat.
think you're fat.
I
I don't
think
think you're
those guys
fat.
are fat.
You're saying I don't think you're fat, but if we wanted to get you to someone to play you in
Look,
a movie, we
obviously-
get John Panette.
That's Anthony. I said the kid, Tom Hanks, young Tom Hanks' his friend from Big. That guy's not fat.
Look, obviously my 75-pound key weight things, those are jokes. Those aren't real. Kevin James, he's not even fat. And the other guys
Husky.
I said aren't fat.
Yeah, everyone you said was fat. Who are the other guys
No,
you
that
said?
guy is a broad. That guy's a broad man.
Ooh, Lou Diamond Phillips.
He's Indian. Native
Yeah,
American.
I like that only because you're just trying to sweeten me up now.
We'll get Lou Diamond
Well,
Phillips
you
to
know,
play it.
He is a great
Right
I
actor.
don't
now-
need to sweeten you up. My thing wasn't insulting. Anthony, keep
I
casting
don't
the
even
movie.
think my thing was
Who
insulting.
else?
I don't think it was
He's
either.
What I meant,
First of all-
attitude-wise, you're
Yeah.
charismatic.
Stop interrupting everyone else also.
I don't know how to control this energy. It's like
All
the
right.
Phoenix.
Yeah, Taco, can
told
you?
me-
Act like you know what the Phoenix is.
Oh, I do know what the
Don't
Phoenix
act like
is.
you know what the
I
Phoenix
do.
is.
I do know what the Phoenix
You
is.
don't.
Yeah.
Let
oh, I
Anthony
don't.
explain
How
to me
come?
what the Phoenix is.
Jean Grey is the Phoenix.
Yeah, that's one thing about the Phoenix.
Well, that's a thing.
Yeah, but how do you know about the harnessing of power that you don't know about
Because
that?
she has uncontrollable power. She can't control her telekinesis.
Who
I
told you
mean,
these
are
things?
his levels
I-
nutty? Is he going to be? Because this sounds
No,
loud.
his microphone's been off the whole time.
Taco told me to do this. I get so
I love
confused
it.
with
I'm
that
just
act.
saying. I'm worried about the noise. I'm
My
not
levels
worried
are
about the
fine.
energy.
I've never been able
The
to
only one whose
master
levels were worried
the
about
way
is
I'm
yours, Brendan, to be
supposed
honest
to
with you.
act on
Really?
things.
But you're okay. You're
Am
good.
I hot or silent?
It's not that you're hot.
I
It's
don't
a little.
know
It's a little.
anymore.
But
Oh,
I can't.
crumbs.
If I take it down, it goes down.
Anthony, keep casting the movie. What am I?
Who else? Yeah, who's Brendan?
Well, I said Brendan. I would say Ryan Gosling.
Yeah, that's pretty good. But
I
I
do
said
No,
like
Colin
because
Farrell.
you're a good dresser.
You don't think Colin Farrell?
What?
They got
Yeah,
Ted
Colin
together.
Farrell. The attitude, man. Attitude.
Oh, attitude.
Kevin James. You have a Kevin James attitude. You're very likable, very charismatic, an accessible fellow. Whereas, Ryan Gosling over here,
Mysterious.
a little mysterious.
Dangerous.
Yeah.
The ladies
He
love
dresses
him.
well. Brandon dresses
True,
well. I
Brandon
think they
does
dress
dress
the
well.
same.
I've got cool
So-
tattoos. I ride a motorcycle.
That's the movie.
All right.
I don't ride. Nobody's going to say that I don't ride a motorcycle. You didn't cast yourself.
No. It's Gilbert Gottfried.
It's fun, but I still want to go with Shaloub.
Yeah, that is.
Shaloub's good.
I think that's a good one.
That's a fun one to pretend.
that is
All
good.
right, so
Tony
let's.
Shalhoub. So who
Let's
are we
get
going
a
to agree
final
on?
vote. I think we all agree on Shaloub. I think for Greg, I actually am going to go. I think I got to agree with Greg's choice.
Who is that?
I don't remember. John Panette or Earthquake?
No, your initial casting.
That's funny.
Typhoon?
Typhoon.
Talk about my initial casting of
Of yourself.
Ed O'Neill.
Vince Vaughn?
Yeah,
Ed
I'm going to go
O'Neill.
with Ed O'Neill.
You're going to go with Ed
That's
O'Neill?
fun.
No.
Okay.
I'm not going to do that.
I was voting with you, so then who do you vote for yourself?
For me, I'm going to go Ryan Gosling.
Those were none of the options on the table. You should have casted yourself as Ryan Gosling in the first place.
Maybe you guys.
Harrison Ford.
Oh, I didn't even think of that.
Yeah, that's
All right,
good.
I second that. So we've got Tony Shalhoub, Harrison Ford, and then
Old Harrison. I'm talking regarding Harrison Ford.
I've never seen it.
I'm talking regarding Henry pissed his own pants, Harrison Ford.
That's what I want. You never saw Regarding Henry?
No.
It's a
Oh,
real
old-
mover.
Old Harry
it really?
pees his own pants because he got in an accident.
Here's the thing. Let me give you a quick break.
Alright.
Before we continue, let me give Anthony a quick breakdown and the listeners a breakdown of the movie Regarding Henry. Oh, what a tearjerker. Here's what goes on in that movie. This guy's a real dick.
Okay.
Money
Not
first.
a good person.
Money first. Cheats on his wife. Classic dick.
Classic Ebenezer Scrooge setup.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah,
He walks around the street. Someone puts him on blast. Someone shoots him in his face. Something like
Got
that.
him.
Shoots him. What happens? He ends up having to go to a retard home.
Yo, they
Where-
got him, son.
Yeah. They teach him how, because he becomes retarded.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
So they teach him to become, he has no memories. But as the retard learns, the retard realizes he becomes a sweet
Well,
person.
hold on. But he's I can't remember. Is his mental faculty still there, and he's just physically troubled, or is his mental he just
just
can't
starts
remember,
new.
but he can think, right?
Yeah, he thinks fine, but he's starting anew. He has to learn how
Yeah.
to walk again. Classic retard shit. So he keeps going up.
Yeah,
So he
I
starts-
mean, keep going.
Yeah, so he starts learning.
What?
He has
Okay.
a black apprentice who teaches him the ways of being a sweetheart.
But is he a functioning person
Not
at
apprentice.
this point? Or
Yeah,
no?
he
in a
is.
wheelchair. He pissed
He gets.
himself.
He
I'll
eventually
tell you
gets
that
out
much.
of the wheelchair. He eventually
But
starts pissing
he's
himself.
if you show, he's he can read and stuff.
Now he can, but midway through the movie, probably not.
Okay, but he's not. It's not a brain injury where he's just messed up for the rest of his life. He can actually be taught and be okay.
Yeah, you can.
Okay.
Yeah, sure. Then what happens is he finds out his wife was cheating on him back then, and then she says, "But you're different now. I love you now," and he becomes a sweet guy.
Okay.
And so the end of the movie, he realizes the son of a bitch he was, and he gives the guy who shot him a gold medal
For
because he really changed
an
his life
Olympic
around.
medal.
Yeah, because the guy who shot him also went on to win the Olympics.
I don't know if this
For the-
part's
yeah,
true.
for the
I don't know
breaststroke.
if this part's true.
Oh.
Then there was he
that
left out a
sounds-
whole part. He did this thing. You left out a major part of the movie. He was doing this trick bartending with Michael Caine.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah, they
Oh,
were,
Michael Caine's in it.
yeah, him
Yeah,
and Michael
he's
Caine.
Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Him and Michael Caine are doing this fun trick spinning the bottles.
It's based on roughly about TGI Fridays. In
Yeah,
Wayne.
they're like in TGI Fridays, they're spinning the bottles.
Dude,
Okay, this
my
sounds like
athlete's
a
foot
good
is-
tale.
My athlete's foot is on fire.
I like it.
Well, I was trying to run a thing on you where I just start inserting the movie Cocktail into Greg's description of the movie
Well, you know what was
regarding
I'll tell
Henry,
you what
but
was
you didn't
confusing
see
about
that.
it.
What?
I'll tell you what's really confusing about it. Because then he mentioned that he was Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Oh, because I
And
didn't pick that up
and
about
thought-
cocktail.
I thought a ruse was a play, but I just
keep the
didn't
microphone in front.
understand.
Keep the microphone in front of your mouth.
Keep the microphone in front of your mouth. I thought
Mamma mia! Mamma
Ruse-
I
mia!
ask two things.
I cook a
I really didn't.
lasagna.
But then I couldn't figure it out because then you guys were just saying different things.
Well, I
And
didn't
then
know about cocktail. I was trying to go.
the cocktail thing. You know what threw me about that was you just kept saying you said TGI Fridays like twice, and I was like, well, I don't know what he's talking about now. So,
also,
but
I
I
got to-
thought that sounded like that does sound like a very moving tale.
it's a great movie, and
Yeah,
we should watch it. We should probably watch it for the next podcast and everyone do a review. But secondly, let me tell you that my athlete's foot is on level 10 right now.
Oh,
Did you see
Well,
me?
good thing you have it in Anthony's
I
bed.
think this is all happening in my bed.
I put the sock back on for protection. But God, I'm itching. I'm itching like crazy right now. Somebody get me a fork.
I admire you for
Oh,
what you put
God.
up with. Now,
This is bad.
It's eczema.
It's eczema.
I don't think it's eczema.
It's something. I think it's leprosy.
Well, I
I'm
think that
dying.
makes her feet fall off.
Dude, if my foot fell off, it'd be a blessing.
No, you say that, but you don't want that.
No, I wouldn't, because I'd probably get ghost pains. You ever have ghost pains?
No.
No, because I have all my stuff, so I can't have ghost pains.
Yeah.
You have to have lost something to have
Yeah,
ghost
let me
pains.
tell you what ghost pains is before Brendan cuts me off again.
I didn't cut you off. You asked if I'd ever had ghost pains.
Well, I was
Impossible.
asking the people at home as a setup for myself to explain how much knowledge I have about the medical body. Ghost pains are when you lose a limb and you still feel it. So yeah, if my leg gets cut off, I'm gonna have ghost pains. Ghost athlete's foot.
You don't have athlete's foot. You have eczema.
Yeah, I got something, buddy. I think it's leprosy.
Okay, well,
Sometimes I get ghost pains above my head because I think I used to be taller.
Also, because you used to wear a hat.
Yeah.
You lost that hat. You have hat ghost pains. How you used to be taller? How'd you used to be taller?
I don't know. I just think I used to be taller.
You might
Now-
have been. You slouch a lot now.
Do I?
No,
Shoot.
you don't actually. So I don't.
no,
worry
I
about
think
that.
you stand tall.
What
Like
do
a
you
proud
guys?
man.
What do you guys want the buzz in for today's quiz to be?
Well, we got to still talk about this. Oh, we got a quiz.
We got a quiz.
Oh, good. I'm excited, but I still want to talk about this movie thing.
Oh, I thought the movie was
Just
there-
sit
I
up.
thought it was. I thought we were just
Sit
casting.
No, I'm
up.
in a good mood. I'm in a good mood. I'm not falling
Okay.
asleep.
I thought we were just casting.
You're,
There's more to
you're
this.
in a lounging comfort position.
I am, but sitting up hurts my back because there's no back here.
Okay.
What did you say, Brendan?
What's
I
happening?
thought there was more to this. I didn't know there was more. I thought we were just casting.
Well, I was thinking we would have to come up with a plot twist,
Oh, okay.
but no, we'll come up with that at the end of the podcast.
No,
We'll
no,
come
I
back
don't
to
want to
the movie.
interrupt this. I thought we were slowing down on this. That's interesting.
Yeah. Well, I was thinking what the first one could be about is the first episode, the pilot, is when it's called Anthony Finds His Cat.
Mm-hmm.
His cat is gone.
Mr. Wiggles.
Mr. Wiggles. I was going to say another name, but I like that you're throwing it, and I'm not going to fault you for that. That's a great name. Mr. Wiggles, your cat, is gone. But, we find him. Plot twist. There's no plot. The plot
He's
twist
a
is there is
dog.
no plot twist.
He's
oh,
a
Anthony
dog.
is a dog.
Oh, Anthony's a dog.
Anthony's a
Oh,
dog.
this could change the whole course of the series.
Tony Shalhoub morphs into a dog at the end of the episode and makes love to the cat. They become friends.
What's
Here's the only
what's
issue.
the show called?
The Rad Dudecast.
Oh, okay.
Here's the
cool.
issue I got to tell you about athlete's foot. You can't scratch your foot and put your hand in your crotch. You'll spread it. I think I'm doing that right
It's
now.
not. It's eczema.
I hope it's
man.
eczema, or if not, it's all over my crotch.
All right. Well, it's
Oh,
all over my
boy.
bed. So.
Well, it's all over everybody, really. All right, let's move on to the new quiz.
Okay, what's the buzzing?
You name a type of hot water.
okay.
What?
I don't know. I was just saying. I was just coming up with different ones. You guys want to come up with a new one?
I don't even understand what a type of hot water means.
Yeah, I know. I mean, tea.
Tea.
Boiling.
Okay.
Boiling.
All right.
yeah,
All right.
that's pretty good.
We ready?
Okay, this quiz. Now we had tremendous success with the Anthony quiz. A lot
Yeah,
of people.
that was great.
That's fun.
Now this quiz
Made
has
me very
taken the
jealous.
Anthony quiz
That made me very jealous.
to the next level. This is the Greg Stone quiz.
Oh,
Every
boy.
answer in this
See,
quiz
there you go.
will either be
You got your. You got one.
Yeah, it's not my birthday, but I'll take it.
every answer in this quiz will either be a Greg.
To make it even, he would have made it my birthday.
Hmm?
To make it even, he would have made it my birthday.
Oh yeah.
Every answer in this quiz will be either a Greg or a stone? Question 1.
All right.
This Greg or Stone is definitely not afraid of heights. He also wears quite a bit of gold. As always on the Rad Dudecast, feel free to ask any questions you want.
Luke.
Is that a type of water?
Yeah, Luke.
Lukewarm, yeah.
I don't know. It's not me. Stone. It is. I'm gonna go with Stone.
No. It's a Greg or a Stone.
Stone.
Well, it's not a stone, but you've got
It's
to be
not
more
me.
specific.
It's not me.
No, there's other Gregs.
I am afraid of heights.
But you don't wear this Greg.
Gregory Hines.
This Greg or Stone
There's only two. It's Greg Corluzzo, Greg Stone, and Gregory Hines.
is definitely not afraid of heights. He also wears quite a bit of gold.
Mr. T.
And if no, that's not a Greg or a Stone.
Yeah. What the hell?
His real name.
Israeli? What'd you say?
He said maybe that's Mr. T's real name.
Mr.
Good point.
Does anyone
Good
know
point.
what Mr. T's real name is?
Mister.
Mr. No, he's a very official. Give me a hint.
Well, the reason he wears the gold is because he won the gold.
It's Greg. Luke. I'll go to that. Greg Louganis.
Yep, Greg
Well, he
Louganis.
wears gold. Doesn't wear much gold.
He's afraid of heights?
He wouldn't. I said he's definitely not afraid of heights.
Oh,
he's
I
a
thought
high
you said afraid
diver.
of heights.
No, definitely not afraid of
Okay.
heights. High diver, wears a lot of gold because he won so
So,
many
yeah,
gold
he won a
medals.
lot of
Did anyone
gold
at
medals.
home?
Yeah.
Did anyone at home get that? Answer to yourself. Did anyone at home get that? If you got that, good for you. I didn't see that coming.
This
got
Greg,
it.
so it's 1-0 Greg. Yeah,
well,
you
I know
got
all the
it.
Gregs. I know all the Gregs.
This
Gregory
Gregor
Hines.
Stone
It's this one.
relied on his family to keep it funky.
I got it.
Chamomile tea.
Yeah,
Sly and the Family Stone.
correct.
Well, it's
Sly
also
and the Family
incorrect.
Stone.
It's also Greg Stone. Because
Okay,
my family has helped me keep it funky.
I would have accepted that. Anthony answered first, so it's 1-1. Good point. I would have accepted it.
They did.
Your family?
Yeah.
Yeah, they keep
me in check by keeping it funky.
they keep you funky.
This
Funky monkey.
Greg or Stone, this Greg or Stone has seen it all, from JFK to Jim Morrison,
Wet.
from Vietnam to professional football.
Wet.
Yes.
Greg. Stonewall Jackson.
No, no.
Oh, that's a good one though. That's a good guess for later.
Greg, he's a newscaster.
What's this now?
Greg-
Did he play professional football?
No.
No, he's a
Okay.
newscaster.
He's seen it all, from JFK to Jim Morrison, from Vietnam to professional football.
That seems like a
Greg
song.
Forrest Gump.
No.
That's a song. I think that's a song.
Really?
It is not a song.
Okay.
Greg Stonehands.
That's not a person.
Rolling Stone.
Rolling
No.
Stone. That's great. That's it. You got it.
No.
He got it. Rolling Stone. All those things were in Rolling Stone magazine.
No.
Wait, hold on.
You tell me no, they weren't.
All right, can
Oh,
we
that is
have
a good point. I would
Can we have guesses?
Give me a hint.
Can we have hints?
Well, Greg brings up a good point. Maybe I should accept your Rolling Stone answer, but I'm not going to. I'm going to go with mine. Okay. When I say he's seen it all, perhaps he's seen it all through a lens.
Yeah, I told you he's a filmographer. Greg Rogel.
That is a person,
He's
but
a
I don't know
comedian.
who that
He's not a
person is.
filmographer.
No. Greg
Also,
the Iron
don't-
Cheek.
don't know what a filmographer is, but I think this person is one.
Oh, through a lens.
No one
Yeah.
knows this. Greg Burns.
You do. You both know it in your brains.
Greg. You got to think of Greg, who's a director. Greg the director.
No.
No,
No,
not a
you
director.
don't.
Not a director.
Yes, a director.
Yes, a
He's a
director.
director.
Not a Greg.
Not a Greg. A Stone.
Stone. Oliver Stone.
Yes, Greg got it.
Nice.
Oliver
Wow, we got that
Stone,
too.
yeah, because he made Any Given Sunday, hence the professional
I
football.
wonder at home how many people got
Several
that.
Vietnam movies. He made that JFK movie. He made
Yeah.
the Doors movie.
Guys, make sure you're keeping your tally of your own points with you at home. You know it's a pretty close.
He
So we'd
made
like to-
Alexander. Colin Farrell.
Yeah, you're interrupt me again. I was talking to the studio at home.
What's the score in studio?
brother.
2-1 you, I believe?
I don't
yes,
know.
2-1
But I
Greg.
think we're just playing against you
Uh,
because your quiz is hard.
this Gregor Stone has his own winery, but he's better known for his work on the grass. Better known.
Maybe some kind of weed situation. Grass.
Temperature, regular.
Yeah.
Wine.
I'm gonna go with Francis Ford Coppola. I don't know his real name. It might be Stone or Greg.
No.
Yeah, I know. That's what's
Because he's
tricky
got
about those
wine
guys.
and he's had something to do with the JFK Association.
No.
What?
The JFK Association.
Yeah, that's a guess a go, and that's a made up thing.
Yeah.
No, they're the people who keep, they keep JFK's memory alive.
The JFK Association.
Yeah, they keep
And Francis
the flame.
Ford Coppola, as you
Francis
called him.
Ford Coppola.
Coppola. Francis Ford Coppola is a part of the JFK Association to keep his memory alive.
Because if not, we would forget about JFK because he
Yep.
was assassinated.
Yeah, that's true.
So thank God they're here.
He's
They
not
keep
in the history books, nor are there any monuments.
You don't keep those things in the history books. Those things work behind the scenes.
Yeah,
They're the ones
that
writing
is
the history.
that is a sentence you have heard before and applied to this thing.
Yeah, where do you think history books come from? No one writes about the history books. You
What do they
understand
write
what I'm
about?
saying? Huh?
What do they write about?
No. See, what I'm saying is that in the history books goes
Yeah.
history, but the history books never speak about the history books. The history books just exist. But who made those? The JFK Association.
Oh,
Those are the guys who are keeping history alive.
This Gregor Stone has his own winery, but he's better known for his work on the grass.
yeah. Okay, so now let's think about it, right? I don't know. I thought I had something. What kind of grass?
A grassy knoll. It's the guy who shot JFK.
No,
What was that guy's name?
Not a grassy knoll.
Harvey
Although that
Oswald.
is why I think you initially connected the JFK. That's what I thought.
Oh, that's pretty good.
What are you looking at?
Grass. What? Who?
Looking it up.
Who does something? Don't
pretty
look it
good.
up.
No,
I'm
okay.
not.
No,
I'm
he's
not.
He's answering
Who
text.
does grass?
What's out on whose job is out on
Golfers.
grass? What'd you say?
Golfers?
Yes.
That's good.
Tiger Woods.
no. He's a
Stone.
I
or
only know
Greg?
one golfer.
Greg
Jack
Nicklaus.
Nicholson. Greg Nichols.
no.
Greg.
Greg Normand.
Yes.
The shark.
Is that
Greg
guy?
Norman, the
Greg Norman?
shark.
That's
Yeah.
a person?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you
I didn't
thinking that
know.
up? Is that fun?
No, Greg Norman, the great
shark.
white
Yeah,
shark.
That sounds like something I would say as a joke.
No, Greg
No, they
Norman.
call him the shark.
How
great
would you ask
white
questions
shark.
about that? I don't even know. I don't know these things. If you guys know it at home, dial in.
Greg Norman, the great white shark, choke artist.
That
real
sounds like a
choke
joke
artist.
to me. This is like a joke.
I hope he's
man.
not listening. I shouldn't
Who?
have called him a choke
I'm
artist.
listening.
He wears a straw hat.
You have the jibs.
He wears. No, that's
The
another
yips.
guy. What?
Knobloch had the yips.
Oh
Okay.
yeah, Chuck
No.
Knobloch did have the yips.
Yeah. Pretty bad case of the yips.
Don't give this Gregor Stone a prop. He'll think of a bunch of zany things to do with it.
Growlgiger.
What?
Greg Gallagher. Gallagher?
boy.
Gallagher, but with Greg.
No.
Carrot Top. Stone.
No. It's going to be a Gregor Stone. I'm not going to change someone else's name to sound like Greg. I'll give you a guarantee on that.
God. All right. So, what?
Don't give this Gregor Stone a prop. He'll think of a bunch of zany things to do with it.
Greg Proops.
Yes, from Whose Line Is It Anyways?
That was pretty good. That was clean.
Classic
That was a clean win on that one.
clean win.
That was a clean win.
Ties it up.
I didn't even have to mention the JFK Association
That was clean.
to pull out that victory.
This Gregor Stone might just
Gregory Hines.
no.
It's going to be Gregory Hines.
Yeah,
eventually.
no, that's a good move to make.
This Gregor Stone might just give you a chance with that hot foreign exchange student.
Hot foreign exchange student. Oh, I know this is definitely Jason Biggs. He had sex with Shannon Elizabeth.
No, but incorrect.
I know that. I thought that too.
How could it not be Gregory
Foreign
Hines?
exchange.
We're
Yeah.
just blowing through Greg's here.
This Greg or Stone might just give you a chance with that hot foreign exchange student.
Van Wilder. He would do that, though.
I know. Again, it's going to be a Greg or a Stone every single time. 100% of the time.
Stonewall Jackson. If it's not Stonewall Jackson, it's got to be. Yeah, I think you just lost all the memory cards.
No, I didn't. Now come on,
Stone.
Greg.
It should have just been.
What is this? A white
trivia
guy,
about me.
black guy, Asian?
Neither.
Neither.
It's not
a woman.
No, it's not a person.
Oh,
Foreign
caramba.
exchange student. The Great Wall of China.
This is a ridiculous question. It's a
Is it a
ridiculous
smell?
question.
Is it a
It's
smell?
Rosetta Stone.
Yes.
That is a ridiculous
Rosetta
question.
Stone. Why is
that's
that?
pretty
Why
good.
is that ridiculous?
Because it's hard.
It's
It is hard.
because it's very
Did
hard.
anyone
It's
say my quizzes were easy? I don't know. I get a
No.
certain voice I like.
I know. I was gonna say you're really doing a quiz voice.
When I get into the quizzes, I do the
Alright.
voice.
Alright.
Because in my mind, I'm auditioning for a game show.
Well, you got the part.
Thank you. So that ties it up. Mm,
It's literally like 1-7,
uh,
and he just keeps saying it's tied. I appreciate that. You got to let the retard
I mean, this.
play the game.
There's too many of these. I made too many questions. Let's do this one's for all the marbles.
All right.
Okay.
I love that no matter what the score is, the last question is really the one
And
that
then
it
we
goes
can
on.
get to my new section.
Anthony's
Yeah,
got a
Anthony's
new
got a
segment.
section. Anthony, for the crowd at home, let me explain. Anthony decided to wake up for this podcast. Really, he's trying to put in now. He's got his old segments. He's talking now.
Well, I
All
was
because of
talking
Taco.
last two. I was talking quite a bit, and I got a lot of. Well, Taco, I got one person positive feedback when Brendan said it was good too. That I talk more and I have a little bit more energy, so I'm doing that. And I got my own segment now, so I'm feeling pretty good.
That's good.
I like doing when we do character detectives. I don't think anyone else likes that, but I like
Everyone
it.
likes it.
Okay, that's fine.
Does
Everyone
Taco like
likes
it
it.
when we do the detective stuff?
Just so I give you guys a little feed in here, Taco is a fan. The only guy who gives us feedback. So we just listen pretty
my
much.
brother gives feedback.
in common.
Yeah.
Your brother gives feedback.
Yeah, we just really
my-
tailor it to whatever
my,
the three people say.
Roommate from college,
Nasty.
Johnny Five
Johnny Five.
gives feedback. Johnny Five, actually, when we were talking about remember when you guys were talking about a racist video game?
Yeah.
Well, a couple episodes back, Johnny Five texted me, reminded me of a story I forgot about. I made a certain off-color joke in college. I was playing, I believe it was, I can't remember what game it was. It may have been like Devil May Cry or something like that.
Good one,
Uh-huh.
yeah.
Some game like that, and I made a deliberately racist joke, sort of ironic, like because I'm not a racist. My door was open, and I said, "Ugh, finally a game where I get to kill Chinamen." And then this Chinese friend of mine, George, was right outside my door. Heard the whole thing.
Did he get upset?
Yeah, very upset.
See, that's why racism sucks. The fun, making these jokes is fun, but then sometimes people get their feelings hurt.
Well,
And
I
that
shouldn't have
takes
made that
away.
joke. That's a rude
Yeah.
joke. But I was more saying like, well,
Well, when I was growing up, I was the only white guy, so everyone just called me, everything I did became the white guy thing. But then my other friend Tom was way whiter than me, so he really got a lot more of it, but more behind his back.
okay, this for the
I'm just
championship.
kidding. I don't think Tom listens to this anyway.
He might.
I love Tom. He's the best.
He's a great guy.
He's a baby named
This
Phoenix.
for the championship. This Greg or Stone does it all.
Gregory
He
Hines.
surfs. He plays football.
Greg Stone. It's me.
He sings.
This is me.
Not to mention, he's
probably you.
quite the ladies' man. He does it all. He surfs. He plays football.
Well, first off,
He
you're talking about
sings.
Tim Meadows, but it's really about me.
That's what I was thinking.
Nope, neither.
But then I was thinking, who's his character?
Gregory Hines.
Who's the ladies'
No.
man though? What's his
Tim
name?
Meadows.
No, I know, but what's his name in the ladies' man?
Not that character. It's not him.
Oh, this is my
Leon
mom's.
something.
Leon Phelps.
Yeah, it's not him.
I thought that was such a fun character.
Give me a hint.
I
Another
like
hint.
that movie too. I know people don't like it, but I like it.
Give me a hint. Never saw Ladies Man. Would love to
It's
see
really
it.
good. Will Ferrell's
It's a
hilarious.
great
in it.
movie. It's a
so
great
funny.
movie.
Oh, I'm sure. Tim Meadows is so
The hint
underrated.
is this person is a fictional character. He does it all. He surfs. He sings. He plays football. Not to mention, he's quite the ladies' man.
Van Wilder or Forrest Gump.
No, again. It's going to be a Greg or a Stone.
Stonewall Jackson.
Nope.
You get Stonewall Jackson once and just are running with it every time.
Well, it's never been him, so he's got to come up eventually.
yeah, that's what I would think too. But I mean,
Stone Cold Steve Austin.
No.
surf.
Shit, I should have
Stone-
had him in.
Stone
Shit.
Cold. Do you ever see that movie Stone Cold?
No,
That was a great movie. It wasn't about Stone Cold Steve Austin.
John. I
It
want
was
to
about
say.
listen. It was about an undercover cop who goes into a biker gang, played by a football player, I believe. The movie was called Stone Cold. Do you remember this movie?
No.
Great movie.
Yeah.
Great movie. And then Stone
Sounds
Cold
good.
Steve Austin came out later. Yeah, he drives a motorcycle up them stairs.
That sounds
Anytime you
great,
drive a
man.
motorcycle upstairs, you're A+.
Yeah.
You're aces.
Yeah,
You're a
that's
tough
true.
guy.
Getting, my vote.
Because
I
it's
bet
much
you-
harder than going
Congress.
downstairs.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah.
I would say
a lot
Brendan.
harder.
In the movie, we got to write
100%.
Brendan a scene. We have to have Ryan Gosling playing Brendan. I say Colin Farrell. We'll see who gets through the
Why don't we
audition.
switch it up halfway through? The movie?
Maybe. I like that.
I'm
He's going
fine
to have to
with
drive
that.
motorcycles down some stairs
And up them.
and up some stairs.
That's
All right,
cool,
let's
man.
not lose track because you got to zero in on this Greg. I'll give you that already right off the bat. It's not a Stone. It's a Greg.
Gregory Hines.
No, stop saying an
I can't
answer
get-
I already said wasn't the
I can't
answer.
get past Gregory Hines, though.
Well, get past
Gregory
it.
Crystal. I always think that in an alternate universe, I would be Billy Crystal. I'd be Gregory Crystal.
Correct. It was Gregory Crystal and an imaginary character of you in a goddamn alternate universe that you've always thought of and never told anyone. No, incorrect.
I know who it is. Who played for the Nets, died in Italy on the racetrack?
Drazen Petrovic?
Drazen Petrovic, not Greg.
Oh, boy.
Drazen Petrovic is dead?
Yeah, he's been dead.
Yeah.
How did he die?
On the
car-
fucking on the Bon Voyage. That's not the Bon Voyage.
Car accident on the Autobahn.
Autobahn.
Jesus.
Yeah, I know.
Well, but let me ask you this. Not only is Drazen Petrovic's name not Greg, let's not really delve into that factor of it. What else does he have that answers the question?
Well, let me
Nothing.
explain. Let me explain. When I was younger, I would throw up a 3, and one of my neighbors would go, Drazen Petrovic. So I always associate him with myself. So I was imagining I do all those things: surf, ski. So I was thinking you were
He doesn't
confused, and you
ski.
were thinking it was
He
Drazen
surfs,
Petrovic.
he plays football, he sings.
I do all those
and
things.
not to mention he's quite the ladies'
I am
man.
quite with the ladies, man, and I also ski.
Fine, but you're not the answer to this
Is this a
particular
real
question.
person or a person from a movie?
I already said fictional
Oh, yeah,
character.
that's
Gregory
right.
the Goat. Have you ever seen Gregory the Goat?
I
That's
don't
a
know
great
who
book
that
I
is.
read. Gregory Garrison. That's not a person.
Ugh.
I don't know this one.
Ask zeroing in questions. Ask like,
Is
it
it?
from-
Yeah, yeah. Is it from a book?
No.
It's from so it's from a movie.
No.
Question. What's his
Television.
last
Yes,
name?
television.
Okay,
his
it's a
last name?
television show. Hey, don't come on. We gotta.
All right, we'll get it. We'll get it.
All right, is this guy white? Is he black?
He's white.
He's white. This television show, is it on TV now?
Zach
No.
Morris. Zach Morris? No.
No.
Gregory
This is a
Morris.
television show that was popular in the United States.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay, and now was it a comedy or a drama?
Comedy with the elements of drama, certainly.
Okay.
Greg from ER.
No.
Was there one on ER?
No.
I don't
Also
know.
not primarily a comedy.
Well, you didn't say full comedy.
Good point.
No, that's true.
And surgeries make me laugh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Plus, they did that thing where they would do that low, like fist pump.
That's
in the hallway.
true.
That
That
was
was great.
funny.
Yeah, that was all right.
Oh, who was Charles's friend on Charles in Charge?
Buddy Lembeck.
Yeah,
Nope,
okay.
no.
I'm going to take a cue there that it's not him because
God.
his name was Buddy.
So now this show is on the air now, you said?
No.
No, it's not. Was it on the air in the 80s?
No.
The 90s?
No.
The 70s?
I think so. Maybe into the 80s, but I don't know.
Okay, 70s, 80s.
What was the guy's name on Simon and Simon?
Maybe the 60s. I don't really
Did you ever
know.
see Simon and Simon?
I don't, what are you talking about? What
Probably-
are you talking
I've
about?
never seen it, but I would guess
Man.
it was Simon.
I mean, this is
Greg.
just the ramblings of a guy who's just before he falls asleep. But you're not.
No. I got to get this.
You just asked me
Greg.
if I've ever seen Simon and Simon. Unrelated.
Have you ever seen
Have
Simon
I
and
ever
Simon?
seen Simon and Simon?
I've-
I
it's
don't know what
it's
it
a
is.
great
It sounds
cop show.
good.
It's a buddy cop show
That's
between two
good.
guys named Simon and
Okay,
Simon.
well that's good.
But
That'll
one of the
be-
names might have been Greg Simon. I don't remember.
Okay, well, I mean, I would be hard pressed to say the answer to this is from obscure buddy cop show Simon and
It's not,
Simon,
it's
where
not.
one of the guys is Greg
It's not
Simon.
from Simon and
Maybe,
Simon.
What's
maybe
Paul Simon's last name?
that's his last. That is his last name.
That's his
I
full
mean,
name. You just
Did you
said.
get smacked
What's
with a
Paul
hammer in the
Simon's
afternoon
last
today?
name?
What's Paul Simon's last
funny,
name?
funny you should mention
is
that.
wrong
Paul
with you?
Simon's last name actually Garfunkel.
I'm very tired.
Middle name and
But I'm going to get this one. He's a ladies' man. Larry the Cable Guy.
70s, 80s. Stop just saying things and distracting yourself. From
Maybe not
thinking
the
about
80s.
it.
Maybe not the 80s. Probably 70s.
70s.
Primarily 70s.
Ladies, man.
Mad Men.
Okay. All right.
Young,
50s.
high schooler.
High schooler.
He's a high
Oh,
schooler.
I know. You're talking about from Welcome Back, Kotter.
No.
I look like one of those guys.
Okay. I don't know them well enough. I trust you, though.
Kotter. Mr. Kotter. You remember them?
I've never
That's
seen
fun.
it, but that's making me laugh.
That's good. That's good. Mr. Kotter.
So I can't wait till I have a frame of reference for it.
I mean,
Oh,
this
yeah.
guy was on one of the biggest TV shows, possibly of all time.
What, like Love Boat? MASH? MASH is a show.
Wizard of Oz was a movie.
I've never seen MASH.
Neither have I. I hated the movie. I never saw it.
Mad Dog
I saw it.
loves
I
the
couldn't-
movie.
I couldn't figure out what all the hoopla was about the show. I've never seen the movie.
What show was famous in the 70s? None. TV got big in the 80s.
Now,
This show was
what
famous.
is this? Okay, let me ask some questions here.
Oh, I know who it was. The Fonzie was in. It was in
No.
Happy Days. What was the Fonzie's real
Fucking
name?
Fonzie.
Well, I'm trying to get myself help here, but
Okay.
I can't.
No, you're just saying. You're
No,
distracting
no,
yourself.
he was on. Yeah, okay.
All right. Now, is this show about a group of people?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, are they cops? Are they lawmen?
Yeah,
No.
what were they? What were they?
Doctors?
Teachers.
No, mostly younger people with 2 parents.
3 dads.
No.
Three. You just said the word 3 dads.
They have
This
2.
You
is a
just
hard
said
one.
3 dads.
And not to mention, they have 2 parents. 3 dads!
Oh my God.
Wait a minute. They had 2 parents. Oh, the Partridge Family. We're talking about one of the kids' name was Greg from the
Greg
for the Brady
Brady.
Bunch.
Greg Brady.
No, I said
All
that. I
right.
was saying that. You stole that from me. I get that. I win.
That's fine.
Greg wins.
Greg Brady. Was he a ladies' man?
Yeah, they kind of
And he
made
did
him
a
into
bunch
one.
of things?
Oh, yeah, he could do it all, baby.
Man, I
That
didn't-
was a real stretch. That was a real stretch Armstrong.
Here's the people that didn't make the quiz, or didn't get to answer. I had Greg Kinnear.
Oh,
I don't
yeah.
think anyone would have known him. I
I
gotta
know him. I
say,
love him.
and
I think I
don't
might have
want
got
to.
that.
I don't want to be too harsh on you. Not a lot of great Gregs.
Well, that's me.
Yeah, you. That's,
Gregory
you're paving the
Hines.
way. Gregory Hines. I
Unbelievable
had
dancer.
Sharon Stone. I didn't
yeah,
get to
that's
her.
a good one.
I always had a pickup line for her, which was my last name is Stone. We might be related.
You already said that was your pickup line for Emma
For
Stone.
Emma Stone, the same.
That's good.
I think I got a better chance with Sharon Stone, though. I think she's the kind of lady who would like me.
Yeah, I think she's
Yeah.
got it.
What do you
real-
think? Anthony knows the girls who would
Yeah,
like me. Would
I
Emma Stone
think-
like me?
Emma Stone. Emma Stone's like a sweet girl.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think she might like you. I don't
I got a
know.
chance with
She
her.
kind of rides the line a little bit. I don't know if she would. I think she might though.
Who would like me? Who would like
Here's
me?
why I
Katy Perry. You mentioned Katy Perry.
I
she
think
would
she would
like
like
you.
me, too.
She's the kind of girl that likes you.
I can't imagine a girl that wouldn't like you. I
Well,
think you're very.
I
we
mean,
got
I
the goods.
could bring you out a
Here's
list.
the thing.
Yeah, give me name
Here's
one.
why you don't want to mess around with Sharon
Yeah.
Stone. I think she's a nut house because when she got divorced, her husband got primary custody of the kid.
That never happens.
You got to be something really's got to be off for the mother
That
not
really
to
happened?
get. Yeah, so something's amiss there.
Now, who was the husband?
I don't know, some assistant
Oliver
director or
Stone.
some shit. No. I also had Greg LeMond.
Romancing the Stone.
I had Greg LeMond in that quiz.
No one knows who that is.
Greg LeMond,
Great
famous
cyclist.
famous cyclist.
Okay, you're gonna do a sports quiz on my name.
Yeah, that's
day.
why I left him out.
Yeah,
Who else?
Romancing the Stone. I ought to
Oh.
put that in there. That's a great
it's
movie.
a movie.
Tell me if you guys would have gotten this one. I
Good.
thought this was maybe too hard because I didn't even know this was his name. You never hear it. Dr. Gregory House?
Of course.
I just thought it was House.
Yeah, I
course.
don't know. I don't know. I would have.
How about the catchphrase, go chew on some stones? Are you going to put that in there? No one ever told you to do that?
Nope.
Yeah, go ahead. Come on, man. Go chew on some stones. It means have a good time tonight.
I don't think it
Why don't we get
means
together
that.
and chew on some stones?
If this is a saying,
Right.
which I think is questionable, I don't think it means go have a good time
Maybe.
tonight.
Someone told me that one time. Yeah, I was hitting on my friend's girlfriend. And he was like, what are you doing, man? I was like, she's pretty. And he was like, just go chew on some stones.
Go ahead. Go have a good time with my girlfriend.
Yeah, we hung out.
Oh,
What about kidney stones?
yeah.
Oh, that would have been good.
That's pretty good.
I was going to have one that was just stone. Just like a rock.
Just a rock. That's
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah.
All right, let's do a Brendan quiz real quick. Is this Brendan or is it Eyre?
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Fart gas.
Air.
Brendan, 1 point.
Okay.
That's it.
Okay.
Alrighty.
Oh, I got one. I got another one.
Yeah.
Okay.
This one was married to Brenda in Hollywood.
I mean,
Brenda.
Okay.
Brenda.
Brendan.
Yeah.
Okay.
What's her last name?
Walsh.
Yeah. You knew what you were talking about. You weren't just guessing.
I
She
don't
didn't
think they were
marry her
married.
brother.
They were.
Oh, did I say married?
Yep.
I meant brother and sister.
Wasn't his name Brandon?
I don't know.
Yeah, it was.
Well, but no, you got it, so that's fine. My questions are more hints.
You're laying down. Sit up. Sit up.
Wait, Anthony. Okay, we have a new segment on the podcast this week.
Oh, Anthony has a segment ready?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't wait to hear this.
This is Anthony's new sound. Okay, it's me.
Do you need music or anything?
Okay.
There's a rat down here.
Is there?
Yeah, there's a little mouse.
Oh, really? It's because I have a mousetrap down there.
Yeah, but he's just smoking a cigarette.
No, let
He's,
him be.
he's looking at the mousetrap going, come on, pal.
Let him
Not
be.
today.
Let him be. Okay. Now, these are hot topics. These are controversial issues, okay?
So what's the name of the segment called?
This is hot topics. What did we say was?
We were going to do a segment called Hot Topic at Hot Topic,
That's
where
right.
you were going to do Hot Topics in the Hot Topic store.
Yeah, that's okay.
And then we were
I
gonna
don't
go
know.
over-
We don't have access to that.
Yeah.
Or we could act like we're in the Hot Topic store. That's kind of fun.
Oh, let's
Okay,
act like
I'll
that.
just
Okay, we'll do Hot Topics and Hot Topic.
Okay, so I'll just kind of be in the background, like, oh, this is a cool skull necklace.
Yeah, every now and again you may mention what's
Yeah.
going on in the store a little
Okay.
bit. That'd
Sure,
be nice.
I love
That'd be
this.
fun. Okay, first up,
Hot topics at Hot Topic.
Topics and Hot Topic. God. Is it
God.
a man or a woman? What is going on with that?
Could I go first?
Yeah.
Please hand me the Bouncing Souls sweater. And I'm going to go with, I think he's a woman.
Why?
Why? Because I think he's everything.
Okay.
Man, woman, everything. He created everything, so he is everything.
All right. But well, then why? Because, men created war, so what's up with him? He created war.
Men created war over women,
Okay, that's
so
pretty
it
good.
combines both.
So it's-
women.
So you're saying he's a woman.
I could say God is more of a gas. I
Cool.
think he's a giant gas.
Okay, that's
that
pretty
creates
good.
Everything. Okay, cool.
Well-
Another hot topic?
No. What about Brendan on this hot topic?
Man.
Man, what?
Man.
What?
Man, what's up with man?
What was the question?
Is God? Is that a man or a woman?
A man.
Oh, he's a man.
I thought
All
you
right,
were
what's
just
going
saying-
on with that? Why is he a man?
I just seen pictures and stuff.
That's pictures. That's pretty good. Where?
Wait,
Just like when you see people draw it.
Yeah.
I thought you were just saying
Damn.
man, as
That's-
if like man, comma, what are we
That's
doing?
good, man.
Excuse me.
Man.
Yes,
Do you guys have blacklight posters?
we sure do. What size?
Huge.
Right over there.
Thank you.
Okay.
What's in
Next up on Hot Topics and Hot Topic. How about this government?
What? That's not.
How about this government shutdown?
Oh,
What's going on there?
on? Cool. Do you have a corset in my size?
Of course we do. White or leather?
Leather and white.
Perfect.
Great. Let's see. I want to say that I think it's really our government needs to come together as a whole. Really, they're fighting against us. It's for the people, not against the people. Stop being against the people. And is this Super Mario gum?
Yeah,
Oh, I'll take 2.
you got it. Now, what about this government shutdown? For or against?
4. I'll take 5.
Well, you got 6. Now,
make,
what other
make it 7, double it, and slap your mother.
7, here are the keys to the store. You're the owner. Now, what's up with this shutdown?
Shutdown? I didn't even know they started up.
That's pretty good. Nobody knows with this government. Okay, so if you were the government, what's your plan to get out of this thing?
I'd ship them all to China, send them back around the loop, and take them for the Nancy.
Okay, now we're talking about the Congress or the Senate?
I was talking about this cool nose ring.
Ship it out of there, buddy. That's good stuff. Okay, now what's your plan? How are we going to solve this little problem?
Well, first off, the problem don't put the gate halfway down. I'm still shopping here.
Okay, we're reopened for you.
Whoa, if you're going to have this right-wing blowhard on the show while I'm on the show, I demand equal time, and I want this gate down.
Gate's got to come down, buddy.
You
I'm
said
sorry.
the hours. You
Well-
said it's done at 5.
Five on the nose. You're right.
But if you're going to lower the gate while the people are still inside the store, those people will never be outside of the store.
That's a good idea, too. The gate's coming back up. He's got a lot of good ideas, this guy.
Yeah, the people are outside the store because the store's closed. There's a time for selling novelty T-shirts, and it's over.
I can't argue with logic like that.
Is this a Candy Charles Bronson sweater?
It absolutely is.
Well, then
Take
I'll
a bite.
All right, I'll take it.
Now, what's up with it? What's up with it? What do we do now? What do we do about this government?
The government shutdown?
Yeah.
Bring it back.
Bring it back. That's pretty good. Okay, last question. Hot topics and hot topic. What is up with springs?
Like the season?
No.
Or like these springs attached to these roller skates that were sold in the 1980s?
Yes, absolutely. What's the deal? How do they make them little guys?
Well, they make them win in Chinatown.
The Chinese, they got a plan for everything. What's up with these springs?
I'm not trying to understand the question. Springs like the metal coil?
Doing,
springs?
yeah, springs.
Oh man, that is a good question. You know, they're good. They're always your friend until they're your enemy. You know what I mean? It's like springs. They make my bed.
Yep.
As comfortable as I want it. Then all of a
Okay.
sudden I got one sticking out and it's poking my back while I try and sleep.
No one likes that.
No
So
good.
springs. Here's what I say about springs. They're working for you till they're working against you.
Yeah, that's like a poet. Okay, well, that's it.
All right. Great segment.
That's pretty good.
Yeah,
That's
it's
not
a
a bad
great-
segment.
That's a good segment.
That's a
It's a
pretty
great
good segment.
segment.
Hot topics in Hot Topic.
All right, now I want to do Pacific Somewhere in Pacific Somewhere.
Okay.
Okay.
No, that's not real. I don't know what Pacific Somewhere would be in Pacific Somewhere. Although I did love that store. I fell in love with the girl who worked there.
A Pacific somewhere?
Yeah,
Pac Sun.
Pac Sun.
I never really got stuff from there.
Yeah, you weren't really into the sun scene as I was.
No, yeah, I wasn't. I was into the parachute pants scene.
That was
Parachute pants and basketball jersey scene.
Oh yeah, you were in that scene.
Yeah,
It was pretty
dressed
good.
like a tiny gym teacher.
You were always dressed as if a breakout basketball game could
I was
start
always ready.
anywhere.
Yeah.
That's fun though. So let's end this baby. Let's ride this
Yeah.
baby home. We got about 4 minutes, but I don't have a new segment. You want to ride it home?
How? When you say ride at home, what are we gonna do?
We talk it out. We just we say our thank yous.
Can we maybe
Say it plugs.
hum it out? Take me in. Take me in. Take me in. Greg solo. Greg solo. Anthony, swing it in. Swing it in.
Take it home, Brendan. Take it home. Good night, San Francisco. I love you.